Up and at 'em early today. This is today's photo of my father. So if you're just catching up, since July 5 years ago was my father's last month on this earth outside of hospital walls. Every day I want to share a story and a picture of my father to humanize him more so he doesn't just become one of the 250,000 plus victims of medical error. My father passed of medical malpractice after being admitted into UPMC Mercy Hospital in August, early August, late July of 2019. He passed on September 1st. So this is the photo today, and this is about his Army service. All right, so again, before I get back to the story about my father's Army service, if you know anybody, if you yourself was a victim of medical error and you're confused about some steps that you might take, or you're wondering why I'm doing this, my ultimate goal is I almost have 10,000 signatures. I want to try to change the statute of limitations for medical malpractice in Pennsylvania. I want to start there, and then I want to expand across the United States. I want to put more resources for families out there so they don't have to just go straight to a lawyer and that's their only option. I just want to shine a light on something that studies from Johns Hopkins says is the third leading cause of death in this country. So there's that. So if you know anybody or whatever, please feel free to reach out to me. So this guy. So my father came up in a tough household, not very loving as far as his father was concerned. My father was pretty much kicked out of the house at 16 and graduated high school on his own. This was, of course, in the 60s. He needed a way to make some money. He was not college material, so he joined the Army. He was well aware of Vietnam, and he wanted no parts of that. So my father was in Vietnam from 1968 to 70, or excuse me, he was in the Army from 68 to 70, and he managed, which I'm super proud of, or I might not be here, to dodge the draft twice. One time he had smoked weed with he was like the weed dealer on the barracks or whatever. So the guy, one of the guys that was in charge of like letting you know when your name is gonna get called, let him know like, yo, Charlie, they're gonna call you, man. You got to take your leave, or else you're going over to Vietnam. So that was one of the ones. And another time, again, because of his weed connects, a guy in the medical situation helped him figure out how he'd be unfit, and he was sent to Germany or whatever. So twice he dodged Vietnam. It's something my father never, like, his Army service was just kind of to him like cool, blasé. Like it got me some money after he was able to do a lot of things like live in Europe for like 2 years and explore. He loved that. But I'll never forget, man, the tribute that they paid to my father. You would have thought my dad was damn General George Washington by the way they sent him off. So, as if I didn't have enough respect for the people that served for us before, I can never thank you enough for that. So thank you, everybody. Keep tuning in, man. Every day I wanna make you guys find out more about my hero, man. So justice for Charlie.